My name is Hassan Arif. My occupation is I'm the CEO of AppNectar. It's a digital marketing agency based out of Washington, D.C. My initial feelings of اربعین were that it was mind-blowing in every sense that I could imagine. I never thought that anything like that could even exist in the world, in the sense that there is so much that is being done for the Zawar. And it was just something that I could never imagine that could even take place from a logistical standpoint, from a funding perspective. And then also, I think the most surprising part is, you know, I'm someone who's grown up where I've seen Iraq and Afghanistan and all these countries go through so much war. And to see this type of massive event take place in this country, where, you know, it's been stripped of a lot of its resources, was really fascinating to me, because the countries with way more resources aren't able to put together events like this that are even a fraction of the size. So that was very surprising to me, and kind of a miracle in many senses. It's actually a complete shift from life per usual, which is that you're always taking. Everywhere you go, life is all about these, you know, material acquisitions. And you come here and you see all of these people that are, the only thing they're doing is giving. And actually they're begging to give, which is a huge paradigm shift, in a sense, from life as usual. So that's what I like to always share with my friends and family members who might have not attended yet. Anyone that I meet in the US, I always share that with them. The connection that I gained from the experience from اربعین and my personal beliefs, I would say, are more so reinforcements of what I've learned about Imam Hussein and the Ahl Bayt at large. It's almost like the manifestation of everything that I've learned my whole life growing up, even as a child when I was in Riyadh, where, you know, you weren't allowed to openly practice Shia Islam. And even in the US, as I've grown up, thankfully in a more free society from a perspective of religion, it's just coming here was like, okay, this is what I've been learning my whole life. And so it was really reinforcement of everything that I kind of already knew, but I was finally able to see all the charitable work, all the giving, all of the just compassion that people have for each other. And also, not to mention, anywhere you go where there's these giant crowds, usually people are rude, people get upset, but here it's quite the contrary. So it's been a blessing to witness the manifestation of my deen in like real life. So it's been beautiful. After the first time and every subsequent time thereafter, of my commitment to serve my Imam, my commitment to be a better Muslim first and foremost, be a better brother, be a better community member, and be able to honestly give more. If there's anything that I can walk away with, I think that's what it is. I generally tell people to prepare to kind of, you know, submit to the will of Allah, and realize that you are going to you're going as a sort of unit with these millions of people, to really just be there and submit, you know, not be too worried about what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. Just give in to the will of Allah, and subhanallah, you will have a beautiful experience. the اربعین, sort of similar to what I was mentioning earlier, when you see so many millions of people come together in a way that is so peaceful, it moves you. You realize, you know, people are all here for the love of Imam Hussein. Because they have so much love, they have so much ishq, they're just doing something that is pretty extraordinary and something they otherwise wouldn't do for anybody, really. Something, you know, actually I was discussing with my friend on the walk. I think what it does as a community is it kind of helps you realize that, you know, you are able to come together as brothers and sisters and as a community without, you know, having to sort of let the differences between you overtake something that is greater than all of us, which is our love for Imam Hussein, our identity as Muslims, our identity as Shia. And that's something that is just really profound and beautiful. As a non-Shia and non-Muslim, I think because اربعین in a sense sort of embodies what our deen is, I think they could actually inadvertently learn about Islam, actually, because, you know, Imam Hussein embodied what Islam means, right? The Ahl Bayt, his, you know, obviously his sisters, his children, Hazrat Abbas, everyone embodied Islam. But then you get here and you see people acting according to the Ahl Bayt and what they want from us. I think they will be able to learn about Islam, but also not just for the sake of like, hey, learn about Islam so you can convert, but learn about like the qualities of Islam. Why is it that all of us, the 20-30 million people that come here, what is it that we see in it? What is it that that brings us over here? And they'll, you know, through actual experience of like receiving all of the tabarruk and all of the love and all the compassion,